Hey everybody, welcome back to the NitroNet series, and this is going to be one of the last tutorials for now that I've planned out to show how to use NitroNet. I do plan on creating more examples of how you can make applications that you can see. So just like I made the chat room application, I might make some more to give you more insight on how exactly you can use NitroNet to make your networked applications. But in this one, it's going to be kind of just a basic overlook of the database support that I put into NitroNet, and I also use in one of my videos, which I'm going to pull up here. And that's going to be the database implementation. So for some applications, for most applications, you want a way to save your information, and for players or for connections or clients, or whatever you want to call them. And the most common way um, is to do so by storing it in a database. And in these databases, you can store any type of information. I'm sure you're familiar with it if you've worked with MySQL or anything like that. But I put an implementation into NitroNet where currently it's an interface called iDatabase that gives you the methods you need to send queries to extract data, send in data, different things like that. And then I also made a implementation of the JDBC database structure. So that just lets you connect to typical databases through a URL, username, password, and um, and database name. So let me just show you. It's actually used in my online RPG, and I can just show it in use. But while that's loading, um, I'm going to just kind of bring it up for you. So say on the server, we want to create an instance of the JDBC database. So we're going to do JDBC database dv equals new JDBC database. And now the database takes 4 parameters, like I was saying. So the first one's going to be the URL. So in this case, for example, you can use localhost, and then your database name, and then your username and your password. So if you were to create a connection to connect to like a local um, database, you might use your local host with your database name. By default, the username's root, and by default, the username's password typically. And then once you have this database connected, um, you can use the different methods that allow you to put in queries and get data. So you can execute queries by just a string, or you can do it by prepared statements, which most people would recommend because they're more secure. But I also added in different methods like get row count, get prepared statement, etc., etc. Now I'm not going to go in depth in this just because there's tons of documentation on using the JDBC database example. So, I mean, you can just go on Google like I just did right here and just kind of see a basic tutorial on how it's used. I just give you an implementation of it for you right there. Um, so that is just kind of what the video is going over. It's one of the last features that I have to show you for now until I implement more. In the future, soon, I do plan on creating more examples. But if you've already created an example, if you've already created an application and you want to show it off, I do have a link that holds a bunch of examples. Right now, there's only 2 examples, and they're 2 of my applications that have used NitroNet. That's DroidEye, my application that you've seen that watches over Android devices remotely, and the Online RPG, which is this video right here. So those are only 2 examples I have right now, but I hope to populate that more. And it's only free advertising for you and your application, or if you just want to make an open source application, whatever you want to do. If you want to add your application that uses NitroNet into here, all you have to do is email me to this email and we'll talk and get it all set up. So yeah, I hope you guys like NitroNet. If you do have any questions, problems, or anything, you're more than welcome to add me on Skype. My username is baseball435. Email me from that email that you saw right here, or message me on YouTube. But I hope you guys like it. I'll be coming back with more videos soon, and I'll see you guys later.